Come.
But that'll do it for POI ratings today. We will pick these up on a new world next time. What I'm going to do is this. I will be having a 24-hour stream, hopefully, if I remember to. I'm going to try and do a 24-hour stream of the new update when it comes out. That way I can have a world ready to do POI ratings. So what'll probably happen is this. We'll do a 24-hour stream, and then like a day or two later, we'll do POI ratings. Fingers crossed. So, we will see. But thank you all for watching the POI ratings of 1.0. I appreciate it. For the next POI in our POI tier list, we have Weston Way Station. Now, I've never done this. I do know there's an explosion. Because when I was taking the photo, I flew into like the building a little bit, and it like caused an explosion somehow. So this is a tier 3 POI. A lot of cars off rips. That tells me this is a definite like resource intensive POI to hit. Just because like with the bus and all the different broken down cars, that's a lot of metal. That's a lot of metal. It's a lot of mechanical parts. That's a lot of ammo from the police car. That's engines and batteries. Like that's great resources. Plus you got a book and an ammo pile already. I'm liking this a lot. This is locked. Interesting. Saw the door open. I thought we'd enter. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like you can go through each section. Potential working vending machine. That's kind of cool. No one in the shitter. That's locked as well. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Then you got a big ol', we got a big shipping truck. Jesus, I couldn't speak. So there's a lot of materials to be had here, which looks nice. I thought that blew up. Maybe it was just a glitch. We got a medical tent here, so it seems like they tried to turn this place into like maybe a zombie survival place. We got medical supplies. So yeah, maybe they wanted to turn this into like a survival place, and then like it just went wrong because they couldn't set up in time or something. You got your table saw, your working bench. Shut. Okay, I didn't reload. Shut up. Thank you.
Master, we are not alone.
Got some resources again in here with the different shelves. Okay, I don't want to deal with you. Stop. Okay. There's the fire. Oh! There's the explosion! Okay, so there's some zombies in this truck. How do I open it up then? Oh, they broke that part open. Okay. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's kind of cool though. So once you get close enough to the van, it like breaks open. Got some more resources in there, not too much. But once you get in, fuck off. Thank you. So the end loot's right there, but what's interesting is like the end loot isn't there, is there normally. So this is just exploding for fun. This is just here for shits and giggles. That's cool. All right. We got the end loot right here. We're gonna keep going for a second. Got some drinks here. Some murky water for me. Probably some beer sometimes. Dog. Always be careful for the dog. That doesn't break open. Okay. That's locked. Interesting. So you have to jump down there then. Okay. Little platform to get out easily. Let's jump down here real quick. Let's see what's down here. Anything good? Is there a button that opens it? There is. Okay, well, not a whole lot of cool stuff down here. I kind of wish they added something down here. But what I will say is, you get 15 metal roughly per metal pile. Which means that you're guaranteed like 300 to 400 metal for free. Plus each of these panels and this give electrical parts. So if you need electrical parts or metal, great place. That looks like that's about it though. Overall, pretty good POI. I like it. I like it a lot. Your exit's right here. You just come up here, jump down, and you're free. Stop. So, overall, not too difficult of a building. Pretty easy, pretty chill, you know. What would we rate this overall is the real question. When it comes to creativity, I mean, I think it's a definite, like, A tier. I like that a lot. I like the explosion a lot. Maybe that's just because it looks cool, but, like, I like the concept of there being, like, a gas leak, and then it just explodes while you're fighting zombies, which wakes up all the zombies in, like, the shipping crate here. Hold on. Bo is being very obnoxious. Okay, what the fuck? My guns don't seem to be working. It's fine. Anyways. Yeah, so I like that. I like that concept of, like, you're just exploring, like, a way station, and out of nowhere, a truck explodes, and that spawns or, like, wakes up all the zombies in here. I like that concept a lot. So definite, like, A, if not S tier for creativity. Especially for a tier 3. Tier 3s usually aren't that creative. They're kind of just, like, these mediocre buildings. So definitely, like, S tier for creativity. For resources, definite A tier. You get a ton of metal from that explosion. There's a lot of cars to break down, which means there's motors, or not motors, I mean it's motors, but engines, batteries, electrical parts, mechanical parts, leather, gas, all that stuff is here. So definite A tier. Loot is just going to be C. It's just your typical tier 3. There's not really any other loot other than that, other than maybe a couple piles, so nothing too crazy. And then horde base potential, probably F tier. I'm going to be honest.
We are not alone.
You're not going to turn this place into a horde base. You're never going to turn this place into a horde base. Why would you? Like, the fences are weak. They probably have, like, 1,000 health each, so it's not super good. There's nowhere to build a fighting position for Horde Night, unless you want to get on the roof up here, but you can do that for any one-story building, so, like, why would you do it here? Like, it's cool, but it's basically just an open field for zombies. So I don't really see a reason why you'd ever want to set up here as a horde base. Maybe if there's a building next door, that'd be a good horde base. You, like, do your crafting base here, and then you move to a different building for your horde. But I don't like doing that personally. So definitely, like, it's going to be F tier for horde base potential. But overall, I have to give it, like an A. I think it's an A. It's great. It's fun. It's super creative. Good resources. It's similar to the infested warehouse in the sense if you're looking for resources for your base, this is probably what you'd hit up. If you're looking for something to make like forged steel or forged iron, you're coming here. Looking for engines to build like your first car, you're coming here. If you're looking for electrical or mechanical parts, you're coming here. Like, this is just a good place to hit up. But you're never going to set up a base here, like as your live-in base, if that makes sense. So definite A tier overall for Weston Way Station. For the next POI on our POI tier list, and the last one for today's video, and this is the last POI to be rated in 1.0 or 1.1, I guess technically, but it's the last POI that's going to be rated for 1.1, which means next POI video will be 2.0, the weather update, the storms brewing update. This is a tier 4 POI. It's the close encounter gun range. It's a pretty popular POI. This is another one that I've turned into a horde base in the past. You do need to break into here. I don't think there is a way to get in naturally unless you like jump in through the roof. But then, like, how are you gonna get out, right? So, oh, there's a key. Wow. Well, I just spit in my own mouth, didn't I? You can do this. Jump across, fall in, open that for the door. There's a gun safe in here, a regular safe in here, and a bookshelf. So decent loot. But if you're high enough, as I am, just break the door. There's also this medical cabinet for some supplies. Hi. Now, this is a gun store. So your primary objective here is to probably just get as much ammo as you can. You've got like stuff in these displays. Give you some bullet casing, bullet tips, arrow tips, you name it, it can be here. Bullet pile right here, some ammo. A lot of gun racks. These usually have armor especially. Occasionally you'll find like weapons like this. It is day 69 for me, so please keep that in mind. Like, you probably won't find an SMG here on your first try. This does open the gate, which leads to the front. There are cars here. Usually there's more. There can be like 6 here sometimes even. So if you want a lot of engines, this is a good place to go as well. Got your military shelves with some books. Some regular shelves, of course. Once you come out here, there's a lot of zombies over here. Not plant fibers, sorry. Ammo right there. They will run at you from the shooting range, so be careful. The reason why I'm saying be careful is because this POI is difficult. Sometimes. This is a great place for plant fibers, though, because each of these hay bales give plant fibers. So if you're looking for, like, some quick plant fibers that you need, this is a great place to stop. A lot of hay bales over here, especially if you have a good axe. One hit. There's a fucking screamer that's seeing me through walls somehow.
My senses have picked up something.
Stop. All right, hold on. Time out on the rating. Give me a minute. Let me... Okay, this is a problem. Fucking, just leave me alone! I'm trying to rate POIs here! Dick! I just blew up a car in the process. Look what you made me do. God. Leave me alone. Anyways. That was not part of the POI. And now I'm infected. God damn it. Anyways. A lot of plant fibers. Ammo pile here and here. More plant fiber. A little cooler with some stuff sometimes. You do have to jump over this. Keep in mind... Once you jump over this, there will be a lot of zombies. There will be a lot. I usually try to get rid of the irradiated first. Less work, but it's kind of hard sometimes.
Master, we are not alone.
So get rid of what you can first. I don't know why they're having a difficult time reading where I am, but they are. If you have a good weapon of some kind, like an M60, a good pump shotgun like this, it does make it a bit easier. But there's a lot of zombies, and you can hear all of them. There's just a large assortment of them. They're behind some walls, though, so they take some time to break out. They try to give you time to, like, you know, clear them out first. Like, clear out all the ones attacking you. They have, like, doors and stuff blocking them. Which is nice, but it can get kind of hectic sometimes. Hold on, I gotta find my way around. Oh, they're inside. I was wondering where I was hearing them. I thought they're in here. Yeah, there's some more in here. You gotta remember, this is a military outpost. So, like, there is a lot of, like, trucks, which is really nice, and these things. Do these give metal when you break them? Yes. Metal and scrap polymer. So if you need either, break those. Whoa! And there's a lot of them. So if you do need metal or, like, scrap polymer, just break those down. The one thing about this POI I will say I think needs to be better is it's very bland inside some of these buildings. I know it's a shooting range, so it makes some sense. But, like, if this is a zombie apocalypse and people fled in here, you'd think they would have had more stuff. You know? So, like, look at this. Look at how empty this is. And when you come up here, more emptiness, more emptiness, more emptiness. And then you can get on the roof, but again, more emptiness. So, keep that in mind. It's pretty barren, especially inside the buildings. You do have these, like, supply stuff, and you can break those. A lot of gas barrels, if you're looking for gas. That's pretty much it. Then here's the end loot. You got a good amount of end loot. You got a big pile. You got 3 boxes and the tier 4, of course. But yeah, that's really about it. Overall, you have this little back area as well. Some more of these boxes if you want to break them down. More hay bales. You know the gist. Overall, you can get 3 primary resources from this place. Metal, scrap polymer, and plant fibers, surprisingly. You can also actually get engines and like that sort of thing from the couple cars here. Not this one, I don't think, but like this one if it's fully built and the one in there. But that's not too common. So I don't want to say this is a reliable place to get like engines and stuff. Unless you find one of these places that like has like the 6 cars out front. It's don't like assume you're gonna hit an engine, right? But overall, what would I rate this POI? Oh, whoops, I forgot to put on debug mode. My bad. All right, overall, what would I rate this What would I rate this POI? When it comes to like resources, I'm gonna give it like a B. It's okay. Could be better, could be worse. Has some good stuff. Nothing too crazy. When it comes to loot, definitely like an A tier. A lot of loot here. A lot of guns, a lot of ammo. Just great stuff for that. So if you're looking for guns, like upgrades, this could be a good place to hit, especially if it's in a wasteland. Could be a good place to go. Creativity, I'm gonna give it an A tier as well. Actually, I'll give it an S tier for creativity. I really like the creativity of this POI, like a lot. No, it's not 2-bit tower. Okay, let me just put an A for now. For creativity, definitely like an S tier, I think, or like high A. I like it. I think it's really fun and it looks really cool. And then lastly, for horde base potential, it's S tier. I've done a horde base here before. It's really fun. There is a few things that I would say you should improve upon. Like the walls are obviously concrete, which is insanely good. You can put like your crafting base in here if you want, and then have your horde fighting position up here. You just break down a section and have them come up to here. Or here even if you wanted. Here has a roof though, so you just quickly board that up and then birds can't attack you, but up to you. But it also has the concrete wall surrounding it. And it also has multiple layers of walling, like this one as well. So if they do come from this side, it'll take forever to break through here, then break through here. They can't, like, pile up and climb over because of the barbed wire. So, like, it is a great horde base. What I will say, though, is you probably need your land claim block, like, right here. So it covers the base. If you put it, like, where your crafting stuff is, it's not going to cover everything. And so it'll be annoying. So keep that in mind. But other than that, overall, I would say that this is probably a low S tier for me. I really like Close Encounters gun range. Could be a little nostalgic because this was me and my friend's first horde base when I played with him for the first time. So a little nostalgic for me. Maybe that's why I'm putting it in S. But I really like it. I actually do think this is a really fun POI to raid. And it's one that I raid regularly, like on my own like time when I play the game, either on stream or off. I don't really play it off stream anymore, but when I play this on stream, this is one that I will raid consistently. Like, there is some pretty good stuff here. It's fun, and it has some great loot. So, great loot, great resources, good time. Just overall a great POI, and I think they did really well with this one. But yeah, Close Encounter gun range is an S tier.